welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And towing the slab in this one, Chris Paddock. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win. And I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Out to center. Bader sizing it up. Makes the grab. One down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. In the sixth spot for them in this one, Dansby Swanson.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him. Make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Kyle Tucker stands in now and watches strike one. And takes low for ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one missed. Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 away. Now the left fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Paddock, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2015. 2 out, space is empty. Ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Curve in the dirt. Fights it off, he'll see another. 2 outs. And it remains 2-2. Right through there, got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Cubs are down quietly. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Colin Ray.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Byron Buxton, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Into the second deck it goes. His 21st of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
This is Willie Castro. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Kicks and deals. Fought off foul.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Ground ball to the right side, and that chance handled. On the run, throw to first. Got him. Nice play. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's not coming back. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. There's a strike.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
To the right side. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 2.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And first offering is fouled off. That's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Royce Lewis. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. This one smoked out to left. Suzuki makes the catch, and that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days. Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Michael Busch, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. On the ground. And that one handled. Gets it to first. And Swanson is set down. And that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Back in target field. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Ray back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Fires to first. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took a perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Popped in the air, left field, makes the grab on the run. 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. And downstairs.
That's down.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that gives Byron Buxton a chance to hit with 2 out. Here's Byron Buxton. He's already homered here in this one. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
On the ground to the left, Birdie. They take the force out. That's out number 3. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're up 2-0. And we're back. Here's Nico Hoerner, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. And the pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. And that one in the air center field. Bader makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter now is Reese McGuire. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. John Birdie at the plate.
John Birdie.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
To the right side, and that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Back in Minnesota. Now it's the DH, Willie Castro. Hard hit left side. In time to Bush. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Now at the plate, Trevor Larnach. He's already homered in this game. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Right side, Hoerner. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
2 down, base is empty. Ryan Jeffers will hit next. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. On to the 4th, Ian Happ up to hit.
Leading off the designated hitter, Ian
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Cubs just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Jeffers down to first with it. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. Tucker in his 6th season, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a ground ball. On to France. And Tucker is retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Just missed.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swung on, belted. That's back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
0-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 home hitter up.
Jeffers sends it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Cubs lead 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So a man at first. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And ball
1 ball,
1.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around second is Correa. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 3.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Matt Wallner digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's out.
Thought he might have a chance to swipe third successfully right there when he got a good jump from second. But it was such a great throw. Quick tag to cut him down.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. A sliding stop over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent, the arm strength was there, and of course the most important part was getting the out.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning alive. So here's Bader now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That clips the zone, and that is strike one.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 3-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Paddock back to work. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1 down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
That one ripped. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Just missed.
1-1.
Oh, he doesn't
Nope.
get the call. Ball 2. Swanson, the runner at second with 1 away. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Awesome play there. Here's Reese McGuire. And that
That's
misses. 1-0. Swing and a ball popped up. And it drops in. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
So up next, John Birdie. There's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. The Twins leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. He goes down looking. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 3 and the Cubs 1.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage till the sun out.
Back at Target Field, bottom of the inning. At the plate, Byron Buxton. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Twins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one, 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Has some trouble with it. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. and that's the first out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Tucker pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Trevor Larnach, the next to hit. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 4-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now here is Ryan Jeffers. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker snags it on the run. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Top of the 6th inning. And now the DH, Ian Happ. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And it goes just foul. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Kyle Tucker. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one just misses. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. 1 for 2. That one in the dirt. Ball 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Bader squeezes it, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Twins 4 and the Cubs 1. Cade Horton gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now, Royce Lewis. In the air, left field. Suzuki makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner, has grounded out a couple of times. And that one upstairs, ball one. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Brad Keller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Brazier also throwing. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball. Way inside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
France stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Soft contact in the air, makes the play, and that's out number 3. Twins strand a pair, but they lead it 4-1. Back in Minnesota, top of inning number 7, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. New arm out of the bullpen, Cole Sands.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Sands, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. A little bit low.
No, that missed. 1-2.
That one laced to center and a base hit.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
0-1.
Bush, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Gone way up into the upper deck. He sends it into the second deck. His 16th homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Corner up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
That missed. That's a ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. Battling here as he fouls it away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. Chases that one out of the zone. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. McGuire, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a strike in there.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Almost got him. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Byron Buxton. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Crow Armstrong sizes this one up and makes the grab. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Castro in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong puts it away. 2 down. So up next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
In the air, left side. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Twins 4 and the Cubs 3. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, John Birdie. Sands back to work. Outside low, ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. That one just misses.
Ball.
It's 2-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play. And we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
Next is the designated hitter. Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. A new pitcher in the game, Danny Coulombe.
These are the spots relievers really make a name.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Throw safe. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. Ripped on the ground to second. First out in the top of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit. And the runner holds. The tying run is 90 feet away. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this. don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
King Tut goes down on strikes.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Yeah, the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger.
On to France. Third out. One left for the Cubs. Still down a run. It's 4-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan Jeffers. That one not close. And it's 1-0. Foul ball there. And that's in there at the knees. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball he got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
And now 1 and 2. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Down go the Twins in order. And it remains a 4-3 game. All set to start the 9th in this one. Justin Topa into the game.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
1-1.
The 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. Next pitch is outside.
That's a really good take.
Got him swinging.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
1 down, base is empty and fouled off. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Swing and a miss. This could end it. Pitch in the
1
dirt.
ball, 2
Going to count
strikes.
1 and 2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I ran out of poppin'. If he knows me, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. 1 mic, 0 flaws, spitting 20.